Thanks, guys. I really didn't know you felt that way about me. Now let's go to question of the week. What are your summer plans?
My summer plans are I'm going to fly back home to Ohio, visit all my family and friends. I think I might have a job at some attorney's office my mom found, and probably just hanging out and doing nothing.
Summer plans are going surfing, hanging out at the beach, and eating as many California burritos as possible.
Normally for summer, I end up moving home back to Colorado. This year I'm actually staying in Kansas, working, living here in Baldwin, and taking summer classes.
My summer plans are getting married May 23rd, and I'm going to be moving into my new apartment and hopefully finding a job by that time. And probably putting together some business, make some extra money, and car detailing probably. So that'll be about it.
Well, summer plans for this summer are to live at the fraternity over the summer, take care of the financial stuff, being treasurer, and in my downtime I will work somewhere during the summer and practice saxophone and bass guitar.
Well, as soon as graduation's over, I'm going to take 2 weeks off, and I'm going to rest and get rejuvenated, go visit some family, then I'll be back. And we'll see what happens this summer at Baker.
Thanks for that. Don't forget to come see me this summer at the local Sonic. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Alex Dingman got a recap of this past weekend's alumni football game.
The Baker football team played their annual alumni game on Saturday, May 2nd at Liston Stadium, with the varsity winning handily by 4 touchdowns. Head coach Mike Grossner explains his favorite part of the event.
It's seeing those guys again, seeing them put the pads on again, see the look in their eye, the memories that they're having. They have a great time. My biggest fear always in the alumni game is everybody stays healthy, especially the old guys. And we were lucky again this year that everybody came out healthy, and then we had a great time afterward.
Grossner explains the value of the alumni game and other spring scrimmages.
All spring we're evaluating the young guys because we don't have a lot of time in the fall. We have 3 weeks and then we got a ball game. So we're doing evaluations for those 3 weeks. And then they get in a game situation, which the alumni game was. We got a lot of answers this spring, good and bad, more positive. The spring for a freshman is real big. It's just like another season. So we feel good about our football team. And now we just need to work hard in the summer and bring it in the fall.
I asked Grossner how he felt about the Cats' number 12 preseason ranking in the NAIA Football Coaches Top 25 poll.
We like ourselves being ranked. We haven't been ranked in the preseason before. Kids look at the rankings. It gives you kind of a gauge of where you're at. In the past we were 38, 39, 40 coming into the season and had to really battle to get in the top 25. Now we're there. Now we've got to back it up.
They will have to back up their ranking early as they face Missouri Valley and Mid-America, 2 of the 3 other HAC teams in the preseason top 25, in the first 2 weeks of the 09 season. This has been Alex Dingman for KNBU TV.
Thanks for that, Ding.
Now we're going to go on location with Alex Dingman and Chris Smith for the last sports chat of the year.
Hello and welcome to the final sports segment of the year. I'm Chris Smith alongside Alex Dingman. Ding, it's your last show ever.
I know, it's pretty intense, and Smitty, I'm going to miss you, man, but I have a feeling this isn't the last time we're going to work together.
Agreed.
We're here in the Hall of Fame room. Maybe someday we can accomplish some feats that'll put us here on the wall, maybe next to Tom Hedger.
Or maybe they'll put your bust next to George Collins.
That is a dream of mine. What do we got going on first here?
Let's kick things off with some track. They just got back from their HAC championships. Congratulations to the track team. Women took second, men took third. Got several honorees here I want to mention to you. 39 all-conference marks combined. That's huge. 12 individual event champs at the HAC championships over there in Fayette, Missouri. 3 new HAC records. 11 national NAIA qualifying marks. That's something that really stands out to Coach Kindler. Very impressive for him to take 11 people to nationals.
And absolutely, and after the success that teams had in the fall, like the football team, the soccer team, the winter, not quite as much. And then here in the spring, the teams, not really going to nationals, but the track team, on the other hand, getting some people to qualify. Komi Okiyama, J.L. Anderson, Aaron Hannon, some relay teams on the women's side. Ashley Miller's going on. I mean, there's, 11 national qualifiers? 11. So quite the mark for Zach Kindler's squad, and it's really impressive to have the track team get in the top 3, both on the men and the women's side.
Yeah.
So a very successful year.
Unfortunately, this is our last show, so we won't have their national statistics, but check in with BakerWildcats.com, theBakerOrange.com for all of your track updates.
Yeah, Kevin Cundy's all over it.
He sure is. Let's move on to some Baker baseball. Their season is unfortunately over, but came on strong at the end, just kind of got unlucky there in the last week.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of weird circumstances there where they were tied with the team there in the last spot to go into the HAC postseason tournament, and then they had a weather cancellation. They went to winning percentage, and I guess, playing KU kind of ended up hurting Baker a little bit possibly there in the long run. But Baker not doing enough things to get it done to get to the postseason tournament. But only, they were 18-22 in conference play, so nearly 500 in that mark, and a fairly strong conference. But really, they just kind of hurt themselves by really splitting a lot of series. But they did have 5 guys bat over 300, some nice additions to the team this season. Steven Stewart came on well. Brandon Truitt did outstanding. Chad Griffin, I believe, had 6 home runs. The team as a total had 22. But really, the big mark there was that Vidal Nuno, coming off being the HAC pitcher of the year, came back and had another fine season with like 8 tallies, wins. But nobody else really stepping up. Nobody else with an ERA under 4.
Right.
And so just the lack of pitching there looks like it hurt the Baker baseball team a little bit.
And similar bag for the Baker softball team. They finished 11-25 on the year. Keep in mind that is 7 more wins than last season. So congratulations to them. They certainly turned it around and showed spurts where they were a very, very good softball team. Their problem, again, pitching. Chelsea Taylor was injured at the beginning of the year, and Amanda Phelps pretty much had to go solo for the first half of the season, and she pitched very, very well. Had some highlights on the softball team. Katie Worley was second team all-conference along with Brooke Allen. She was a nice freshman addition to this squad, and we'll look for them to continue to improve. I've heard Coach Rigdon has brought in some new pitchers. I think 3 is the number as of now, so that will certainly help them next year.
Absolutely. The injuries hurt, like you said, but they got a lot of returners, some new players coming in. So hopefully both teams on the diamond will be improved next year because they made some strides this season, but it'll be important to get into that postseason tournament because really that's what you play for. You don't want your season to stop after the regular season's over.
Definitely.
All right, also what we have on the table, the Baker alumni football game was this past weekend. I had a little feature on it earlier in the show, but the Baker football team coming in preseason number 12. They were 8-4 last year, losing to Morningside in the first round, who is going in as a preseason top 10. I believe there's 4 teams from the HAC up there,
right.
And so that's exciting for the football team. But the spring season has concluded. Just the track team making it to nationals, joining the Baker soccer team and also the Baker football team as national qualifiers this season. In 2009, it was a fun year.
Pretty good season.
We had some good sport highlights and had a good time working with you, Smitty. Best of luck next year without me.
Dang, you as well, my good friend. Now that's all we got for today. Back to you guys.
Thanks for watching the last edition of Orangeline. I hope you enjoyed this year's shows. I'm Matt Quant.
I'm Jeff Jones.
And I'm Alex Dingman.